Good evening. Welcome once again to the Macadocious Perspective. I'm here chilling with my good homie, DJ
DJ
motherfucking
Glass One,
Glass.
yeah, from the Beats
That's
and Beers,
right.
the infamous Beats and Beers, West Coast,
Reporting live and
LA.
direct from
Yeah,
the
Carson,
motherfucking city of
California.
Carson. I want to just say, I want to give you your flowers while you're here alive. You're a
Yeah,
badass fucking DJ. And right off the bat, bro, I want to know.
yeah.
Tell me about Beats and Beers. What's the vision?
Oh man, the vision of Beats and Beers, man, it's a collaboration of three bad motherfuckers and shit, man. That's Link One and my homeboy Mars One, and yeah, there's some other cats and stuff, man, like my homeboy Dro Jackson and stuff from Link One and shit. Definitely were originators, LA officials and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for a minute and stuff, man, from different aspects of fucking music and shit, man, coming from the old to the new, to the new to the old and shit, man. So basically, what we do is try to enhance the caliber of music and shit that is being put out there and shit, man. And like a lot of people listen to the shit that we do. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, then unfortunately, man, that's the way it is and shit, man,
That's
because it's
right.
our shit.
That's right.
So it's gotta be dope.
That's right. And it is
Yeah,
fucking dope. I've been
yeah,
here and it's always fucking dope. I'll let you know right off the bat with that shit.
yeah.
How long has hip hop been in your DNA?
Oh my god, man! You know what I'm saying? I was born in South America. I'm from Ecuador, so when I landed here in America and shit, man, my grandmother and shit brought us here. It's been pretty much 30, 31 years now, dealing with the whole aspect of music in Compton, California and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy because coming from a place where there was no hip hop, only folkloric music, only like music that doesn't even add up to the shit that's being played over here in the U.S. and shit.
That's
Man, it was
right.
crazy. So it really opened my ears and stuff, man, and it made me think a different way about how things are really here and shit. You
Yeah.
know?
So you had to move in. You
Yeah,
basically a new country, new language, new setting,
man,
new everything, right?
knew
And you had
everything.
to adjust.
Really adjust. Yeah.
Okay. So in the hip hop, when you first started listening and paying attention to hip hop, who was that one artist that influenced you the most?
You know what? Like, hip hop wise, one of the first artists that really hit me was like Rakim, and then after that, like listening to the radio stations and stuff like KDAY 1580, man. Like that was like the mecca of the West Coast and stuff, man. Honestly, and then definitely Radiotron and all the different dancing crews and activities that the you know what I'm saying the LA had to offer during that time and stuff, man. So you know what I'm saying like every day since I was young and stuff, man. That 6 o'clock venue and stuff, man. The mix show, you know what I'm saying, growing up in a black neighborhood and stuff, and then everybody like fucking rushing home and being like, damn, I gotta go catch that mix. Get your tape decks ready and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, what the hell are they talking about?
Right.
So when I started listening to that shit, man, it really meant a lot, man, because believe me, all those mix master at that moment, man, it was like the ultimate shit, man. It
Right.
was like
Right.
catching a whole different world, a whole different look of what DJing creativity was all about, man. It was all vinyl,
Wow.
nothing digital. No, it was just records.
Vinyl records,
You know what I'm saying?
45s.
45s,
Right.
the 12-inch records and stuff, man, compilations and shit, white labels and all that. You know what I'm saying? So that was the thing that I was listening to that on the radio, my grandma's radio and shit, man. And like I was like, damn, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. What year are we talking about right now?
And
Like
that was like back like in the like 85, 86.
85. I was one. Shit. Maybe I was born in
So
84.
I got here when I was 10 and stuff, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Growing up in a black neighborhood, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, and listening to all these types of music, jazz, Miles Davis, Michael Jackson and stuff, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Grover Washington Jr., like G Funk. And then listening to like the big guys, the big DJs, the originators and shit, man. Like Julio G and shit. And like,
Julio G. Shout
Julio,
out Julio G.
big shout out to Julio G from Linwood and shit, man. Linwood, that's the city where I graduated from and shit too. Class of '91 and shit, and uh like Battle Cat. Big shout out to Mark Love itself, you know what I'm saying? The homie and shit, man. Although the Unity years and shit, man. Well, hip hop, Unity was like a big impact into hip hop in the West Coast and stuff, man, because that was like the mecca, like the cream of underground hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's pretty much where you've seen like the Far Eye, Wu Tang, Rascals, Exhibit, Alcoholics. You know what I'm saying? Like Freestyle Fellowship, the Good Life itself. You know what I'm saying? Those areas itself, man. Those are areas that a lot of people don't touch and stuff, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
right.
And a lot of innovators that came out of the eras and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? They haven't even got their props and
Right,
stuff, man.
that's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And that's like the cream of the West Coast, and shit,
Got you.
man. You know?
Yeah, and then
So
you mentioned unity and
yeah.
you mentioned hip hop. Talk a little bit about the direction of hip hop now compared to when you first started getting into the hip hop scene. What's different?
You know what? Like through all the years and stuff, man, that I've been doing this, man, it's been almost 30 years for myself and stuff. Like uh hip hop has taken a different route and stuff, man. The underground scene is always gonna be there and stuff, man. But even the underground scene has changed and stuff, man, because there's a lot of a new the new jacks and stuff that are in the game right now, man.
Mhm.
They're trying to take over and trying to tell the old school heads and stuff. Oh no, it should be this way. Hip hop is hip hop and stuff, man. If the shit is dope, it's dope. If the shit is whack, it's whack. And unfortunately, right now we're being polluted with a lot of whack shit and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But the good thing about it is that the innovators, the old school heads and shit, man, you know, we still are checking and like slapping the motherfuckers upside the head and telling them, man, you know what, man, you fucking shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it dope and shit, man.
That's right.
And believe me, not only in the East Coast, but in the West Coast, man, we got a lot of talent. There's a
That's
lot of
right.
dope shit in here.
That's right. Absolutely. And that's one of the reasons why you just mentioned right now. Get rid of a lot of the wax shit and just show
But you know what?
appreciation,
But,
for the
check it out.
OGs, for the
Yeah,
OGs.
you know what? But the thing about it is that, like in the underground scene and the hip hop scene, I think that we should really focus on planting the seed uh, to change what's really going on and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these big rappers out there, man, they're making millions of dollars and stuff, and really focusing on what's gonna happen to the youth and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like what
right.
what kind of progress can we make? You know what I'm saying? How can we all get rich out of this? Or how can we make a fucking change the community and stop all these black and brown and black and killing and shit? You know what I'm saying? So
That's
like
right. That's right.
that's the shit that I wish that people can actually focus on that instead of like just worrying about big booty bitches,
That's right.
drugs, and all the fucking Versace and all the
Yeah.
fuckers want to wear and shit, man. It
Yeah.
doesn't really make sense and shit, man. You
The
know what I'm saying?
common played out shit,
You know
right?
what I'm saying? You're gonna spend thousands of dollars, like you're spending a lot of money on bullshit that you know what I'm saying.
Like
It's not
materialistic
necessary and
shit.
shit, man. Like
Right.
why don't we just try to fuck? Why don't we focus on trying to like help like people that are involved in like drugs and shit, you know, help
Right. Right.
motherfuckers and shit, try to get their GEDs and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like get jobs and shit for people, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I agree
You
with
know,
that. And that's the reason why we're doing this fucking podcast, and we're bringing that awareness to community, hip hop, positivity, keeping that mental health, because you see it all around, everywhere out in the
it's
city.
crazy.
It's all fucked up, but it is what it is, right? We could control what we control. So moving on forward, you mentioned a lot of dope fucking DJs. Some I knew, some I don't. But if there was one artist that you could work with, who would it be and why?
Oh man, like there's a handful of people that would definitely love to work with. Like from the West Coast, I would love to work with a Battle Cat or like DJ Dress. I would definitely love to work with a Mark Love. Uh, I had the opportunity to work with my homeboy Ross G. Rest in peace. He's actually one of the guys that I was fortunate enough to put me in game with the Good Life and the Project Blow, and like that's what changed my life on there. You know what I'm saying? And our friendship had that became so big and stuff, man. That when I was invited to the whole Project Blow, and then I went to the spot and I rocked the spot. 10 years went by and like 15 years and like you know what I'm saying, and look, I'm still doing it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for the people out there that don't know me and know me because you guys see me rock it at the spots and stuff. I'm not out there, you know what I'm saying, like pushing shit out there on Instagram or SoundCloud and everything. But
Mm-hmm.
if you catch me live and shit, man, you know what I'm talking about, man. You know I come with the real and shit, man. Like
That's right.
real DJs speak with their hands and shit. You know what I'm saying, man? Like I feel that a DJ itself, man, you gotta come in with the dope shit. You know what I'm saying? Like come with the vinyl, come with the Serato and shit. But you gotta be an innovator and shit, man. You gotta come with the dope shit because believe me, there might be a kid out there that you can change their life and shit for what you do and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
but like to that question you're talking about, like man, there's tons right now in the West Coast. There's tons of fucking producers out there that they're doing big things and shit, man. So like, uh, I think that yeah, like the guys that I talked about and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, big shout out to my homeboy Warlock, Disease, and fucking
And Link
my
One
homeboy
too.
Link One, my brother, John OG from Monterey and shit, man. Like Fuerza and stuff, man. And you know,
The whole
all the
clique. The
guys, the
whole
whole
clique.
clique, man,
The
a
whole
vicious
clique.
circle and shit, man, you know, and big big shout out to, you know, the whole Project Blow crew and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the people that I've been doing it for a long time. It had changed my life and stuff, man. Had made me a better DJ and a better person and shit, you know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? And like
That's right.
uh and for the new cats out there, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget where you come from and shit, you know, like keep doing what you're doing and love music. Do it for the music and do it for a good idea, man. Do it for something good and
For a
shit,
good
man. You know,
cause,
for a good
obviously,
cause
you
and shit.
know,
You know
the
what I'm saying? Like,
community.
yeah,
Now, we mentioned that doing it for a good cause, for a good reason, positivity. In the hip hop, would you say hip hop is involved in the community, and in what way?
man. Unfortunately, right now, hip hop is not really, it's not really involved with the community, man. Right now, hip hop is like a fucking battle and shit, man. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of, there's like minimal, like maybe like 20% and shit, man. That like some people actually care about hip hop, man. The rest, man, everybody's just fucking battling, like fucking getting all gassed up and shit pretty much like, oh yeah, I'm better than you shit, man, from this Instagram bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
man. But what are you doing actually and shit, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like,
right,
I mean, like it's all about skills and shit, man. You
absolutely.
gotta have skills and you gotta pay your dues and you gotta, not because you know somebody and they fucking pull you up and say, oh yeah, I want you to come and spin at this party and you got 10,000 people, then that makes you a fucking better DJ than me.
No, absolutely not. Right, absolutely not.
You
So
know, nowadays they got all kinds of motherfuckers and shit, man, that they get all worked out and then they get all gassed up and shit because they put you up in this big ass flyer and shit. But I never even heard of you in my own motherfucking life.
right, right. I mean,
So then
everything.
what happens to the motherfuckers that fucking been working for years and shit, doing shit, and we don't even get our flowers and shit, man? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's fucked up. Call me a hater, whatever you want to call me and shit. But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We all want to get paid and we all want to get recognition because we're doing something positive and shit, man. Not because of the clout and because, oh yeah, like I know this fool right here and like, yeah, okay, he's dope. No,
Yeah, exactly.
real DJs speak with their hands, and that's the whole
Yeah,
bottom line
right.
and
And
shit.
that,
You
and
know what
that's
I'm
why we're here. We're here to give DJ Gloss his fucking flowers in the form of fucking beer and shit. You know, I don't
Because
got the
beats and beers,
flowers.
yeah, beats and beers
Beats
is
and
definitely in the
beers.
house.
Gotta
Yeah,
live up to the name. Definitely in the house.
yeah.
Always remember though, follow the show, the Macadocious perspective. Because
Macadizzy,
that's right. We always
mine
come with a
easy.
real shit, not no bullshit. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
moving on, outside of the LA scene and the realm we have here, uh, you mentioned that you were going to New York. You
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
go to New York. What's going on in New York and why?
You know what? If I was to choose a place to move in and do other different shit, man, I definitely move into New York, man. I live in New York, man, for a few years and stuff, and like that was like a life changing experience and stuff, man. Because the people out there, I feel that there was like a lot of love and like I bump into different heads and stuff, man. Went to barbershops and it happened to like bump into like some heavy hitters and stuff, man. And like when they see me do my thing, they were like, "Damn, we never even heard of you." But then when I told them my whole history of who I am and shit, they were like, "Damn," you know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy. So there's like I feel that other places, even if you go to Europe, even if you go to Miami, even if you go to Canada, I feel like other people give you more love and shit to where you come from and shit, man. You know,
That's right.
than here and shit. You know what I'm
Why you
saying?
think
And
that
it's
is?
unfortunately because I feel that the reason why that happens is because LA is a very challenging place and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you're dope, you're dope. And I'm
Right.
always gonna say that because LA, if you're doing this DJ thing, if you're doing beats, if you're a break dancer, man, if you're a singer or whatever, if your shit is whack, man, it's not gonna make it.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
And once again, you know, people might call me a hater, man. I don't know what the fuck the fool's talking about, but it's just the facts.
That's right. That's right. And we're giving you the cold hard facts right here in the
I
six
mean,
pack of form.
damn, you know what I'm saying? And it's like like growing up with this environment and stuff, man, with this whole hip hop thing and stuff, man, people used to like label me as different ways and stuff, man. Like being born in South America, man, in Ecuador, man, but I represent the whole Hispanic culture,
That's right.
Mexican, Salvadorian, Puerto Rican, Dominican, and everything, you know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line and stuff, man. It's like my brown skin and shit, man, represents everybody and shit, man. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Absolutely.
And like coming and doing events at different venues and stuff, and people used to wonder, like, damn, what the fuck is this guy for, man? Like, he's
That's right.
Hawaiian. What the fuck
That's
is that
right.
motherfucker,
That's right.
And when I used to tell them, and they used to be like amazed and shit, man, because believe me, there's more talent out there, man, that people don't get recognized and
Mm-hmm.
shit, man. Because it's right now in this era that we're living at, it's motherfuckers get gassed up. It's all about
Yeah.
likes. It's not
Absolutely.
about how dope
Absolutely.
you are. It's about
Absolutely.
likes.
And now that you mentioned talent, Raza,
Yeah.
challenges coming up to this country, growing up here,
Yeah.
not knowing the language. But specifically, you want to throw out some names out there that people may not know that are doing hot shit, like real shit that have talent?
Man, I feel that I feel like a lot of people slept on the like the alcoholics. I feel like my homeboy Jism and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really get the flowers that he deserves, man. He's really dope and shit, man. Coming from Project Blow itself, man. Like my homeboy AC alone, even like producer wise, like my homeboy Science, DJ Science from Westminster, man. That motherfucker's dope, man. And he's the one that put me on game with the MPC and shit, man. Like different ideas and shit, man. Like uh I got other DJ like my homeboy Westafa and stuff. He lives in Hawaii now and stuff, man. And he's all over the place and shit too, man. Like there's DJs out there that my homeboy Joe Jackson, man. He's a dope ass producer and dope
Joe
ass DJ
Jackson,
too.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Shout
him,
out Joe Jackson. I
Joe
follow him
Jackson,
too on
yeah,
Instagram. Go follow
And
him on
then
Instagram.
my homeboy Boogie and shit, man. Boogie from Crooked Angels. Crooked
Yes, sir.
Angels, man. When they hear that name, they're gonna be like, damn, them motherfuckers and shit. Yeah. He was some raw shit, you know what I'm saying? Like
Hell yeah.
uh rest in peace to my homeboy Bo and shit from the Hellraisers from Saga and shit, man. He passed away and shit, and like, and there's the list goes big and shit, man. Like even my homeboy uh Yoni and stuff, man, from Monterey and stuff, from Mexico and stuff, man.
Yone
These
OG,
guys, I just met,
yes.
I met these guys and stuff, man, and like he's a multi-talented guy, man, coming
Yeah.
from Mexico and shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like, uh, but like I said, some people they get the props, and some people just unfortunately we get slept on and shit, man. Like
And
I got my homeboy Rifleman, Mr. CR and stuff, man. That Bandcamp and my homeboy Being Green, man, one of the illest fucking MCs out there, man. They're like I know. Big shout out to, and I gotta say this: all this technology and everything, man. I didn't really know much until I met my homeboy Tariq T minus and shit from Torn Adjusters, man. He's the guy that he tapped me in the shoulder one day when I was at the Project Blow and stuff, and he was like, man, he
Project
he
Blow.
he used to do a lot of things with Jurassic Farm, and then he said, "Damn man, what are you working with and shit?" And then he put me in game with this whole technology, and I took it to a whole different level, man. And
That's
like,
right. That's right.
it's just it's been a life changer and shit, man. So
Absolutely.
the list,
Shout out to the homies.
the list goes big and big and shit. You know what I'm saying? And
And that's why we're here to raise awareness for the people that don't have that exposure because
yeah,
they're not with the bullshit or the regular
yeah,
fucking uh, shit that you see on TV. But you mentioned NPCs,
yeah,
homies putting you on game. At what age and what instrument did you have? What was your first
man.
instrument that you worked
My,
with?
my my instrument has always been vinyl and stuff. My parents used to collect vinyl. My parents, they always used to play all kinds of music. They used to play folkloric music. They used to play salsa, merengue, cumbia, and like baladas and stuff like Angeles Negros, Iracundos, and Julio Jaramillo and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then like I got family from Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Cuba and stuff, man. So it's like listening to merengue, listening to salsa, and then coming here, man, and then like the Michael Jacksons, Quincy Jones, Miles Davis and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, uh,
absolutely.
Eddie Harris and stuff, man, and like G Funk and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like War, and from there, man, it's just fucking my ear, man. I'm a fucking baby. Like my brain is a sponge and shit, man. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Like I've been listening to so much music, and then when Ross G and shit, Ross, rest in peace. Like he put me in game with a lot of things, man. He was like a connection, a brotherhood and stuff, man. Like we was like going back and forth. Like damn, what are you listening to and shit? You know what I'm saying? And like
Absolutely.
and it's just trading music and ideas, and that's the beauty about music, man. That's the beauty about music because music doesn't have no color,
That's
man.
right.
Music is so infinite,
It's
so
very diverse.
knowledge is power. And like when you come to a conclusion and shit, man, that's the only solution, man, to fucking end all the bullshit that's going on in the world, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a good thing. You make a good point, and all the bullshit in the world. So we talked
Yeah.
about the good, we talked about the bad, and we talked about the ugly. But now
Yeah.
let me ask you, for those who don't know, Beats and Beers, what events, what functions you got coming up, lined up for the people to know to
Okay.
come check this shit out?
Recently I did that vinyl beats and eats and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like
know
big
bits
shout out to the
eats.
homie and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like and I did a set in there, and you might catch me at the 333 Art Festival and stuff coming up, and pretty much a lot of the events that I do are underground shit that if you catch me on the Gloss BNB DJ Gloss BNB page on Instagram, when I post stuff, you might catch me at the local little bar or like a festival. But when I come in, my sets are very eclectic because I don't know what the hell I'm gonna play.
That's right.
Because I'm the kind of DJ that I like to read the crowd. I might have 200 white people, I might have 100 black people, and the rest 1,000 Hispanic people. So what the fuck are you gonna play?
Tell me a
So
little bit about that.
I gotta play something that everybody's gonna be comfortable and everybody's gonna be like, God damn, man, what the fuck?
You say something interesting that caught my attention, brother. You said you're gonna have to feel the room.
Exactly.
How do you get that skill, or is that obtainable, or you either have it or you don't have it?
You know what? And you already answered that itself, man. Because a real DJ will definitely will read the crowd and not just play whatever the fuck his ego is telling him to
Yeah,
play.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So like a DJ will read the crowd, and you got two options. You play the first track or the second track. If the first track is a hit, eventually from the first track you're gonna move on to the fucking playlist that you got that is gonna be dope. And no, if the first track is whack, then boom, you move on to option number two, and then hopefully that works and stuff. And like you gotta be prepared when you go DJing, whether it's vinyl or a digital world. You gotta be ready with the music and stuff, man. It depends on the venue and stuff too. If you're gonna do a venue where there's gonna be like a diversity of crowd, you gotta be prepared, man, because a lot of people, the funk is never wrong and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? People want to hear funk.
Fuck with the
People
funk,
want to
yes.
hear rare grooves. They want to hear like some good cumbias, or they might want to hear some jazz, laid back shit. It's not all a hype and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So people just want to lay back, have a drink, smoke a blunt,
That's
have a
right.
shot and shit. You know what I'm saying? Have a good drink. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
that's just the way it is.
Where do you see the direction of Raza and hip hop, or in the music scene in general, going? Are we evolving, or what are we doing?
You know what? That's a very good question because believe me, through this whole music journey that I've been going through, man, I met a lot of producers, dope ass producers and shit, man. Like big shout outs to my homeboy Zapata and shit.
Zapata the
the
Ghost.
Ghost, man. Zapata the Ghost, man. Big ass homie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying it right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Not to get clown shit, man, but your shit is dope. Your shit is dope and shit, man. My homeboy Academics and shit, man. I would love to work with him and shit, man, because he got some shit.
Academics, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like there's a lot of potential and shit, man, in the Hispanic hip hop community and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like and yeah, some people might not like what I'm gonna say, but there's a lot of whack shit too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because you gotta separate hip hop and rap. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody can flow and shit, man, but what the fuck are you talking about and shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're in the hip hop movement and shit, man, and like you're an MC and you're talking you kicking some knowledge and shit, man, it really makes a lot of sense and shit, man. You're gonna get a lot of views and shit like that, man. But if you just rapping and talking a bunch of bullshit and everything that doesn't make sense, yeah, maybe 10-20% of people are gonna like that shit.
Because it sounds
and
cool.
Yeah, because
it sounds good.
You're gonna have a bunch of bitches and shit
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah. It's all good and everything, but damn, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of youngsters and stuff, man, that you can influence to start reading some motherfucking books, man.
That's
and like
right.
fucking become a dope ass MC and shit, man. Hip hop is not just for one genre of music. a person and shit. You know, it's for different types and shit,
That's
man. It's
right.
for everybody and
That's
shit,
right.
man.
It has no age limit.
Yeah, there's no
right?
age limit and shit.
That's
man,
right.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. It's geographically hip
Or
hop.
color or anything, man. It's for everybody,
That's
man.
right.
And like, it's a global thing and shit, man. There's motherfuckers out there in Syria. There's fools in Hong Kong. There's people in the Philippines. There's big shout out to my people from the Philippines. I got family from the Philippines too and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
There
like,
you go.
there's, I mean, skills are everywhere and shit, man. There's a lot of fucking skills everywhere, here, there, everywhere and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, a lot of people ain't talking about them, and a lot of people are talking about cloud, of likes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, where's the fucking skills, man?
Yeah,
Where's the
like-
shit? Where's the material and shit, man?
Like they're saying a whole lot of shit, but it's not really making
But
sense, right?
nah.
They're
You
not
know,
really
a
saying
lot of
nothing,
people are
no.
being polluted with the shit that, you know, you go on Instagram and you fucking listen to a lot of that whack shit, man. The booty shaking shit. Yeah, it's dope. You know, they got the girls twerking, big booties, nice bodies and everything. But damn, where's the fucking message and shit, man?
That's
It's
right.
setting self-destruction.
That's
It's
right.
not setting something positive. It's setting something that, come on, man. Not all women should be labeled that way.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. I'm a
Absolutely,
man
yeah.
and shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna check out a girl. Yeah, you twerking and doing all your thing, but at the same time, the
the
best
sex
beauty,
appeal.
the best beauty is like when you find a group of women that are intellectual and shit, man, that they got something in their head, man, that they got their shit together. And
That's
shit,
right.
man, you know what I'm
That's right.
saying? And the same thing goes for women that are looking for guys that are like, damn, that motherfucker hard, because the shit that he's doing is in a whole different level. It's
Right.
a positive way, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You brought it up, woman. I personally don't know any, but can you tell us about some talented women that are in the industry,
Oh man,
whether it's here in LA or anywhere else? It doesn't matter.
I remember I have met a few women that are really dope and stuff. Like, as far as like one of the dopest MCs in LA, Medusa is like the cutting edge.
Medusa.
I mean, hate me or not, but come on, that's it right there.
Yeah.
That's, I mean,
Yeah.
besides her, I mean, I meant silver and gold and stuff, man. Homegirl's dope as fuck and everything, you know what I'm saying? And like, but there's some out there, but they need more exposure and shit, I guess.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? So,
That's
you know, I haven't really, well, in the East Coast, there's tons of them. But here in the West Coast, definitely, I mean, that's one of my main ones and stuff.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, I think Medusa is like the queen, the cream of the female MC shit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Like, I mean,
That's right.
you wanna be dope, step into her and let me see.
Absolutely.
If you serve her, then okay, you get the title. But
That's
I haven't
right.
seen nobody yet in years.
That's right.
And I said that. God damn.
He said it's on the show. It's not coming off.
Big
either.
shout out to Medusa and stuff, and
That's
much
right.
love and respect.
That's
Definitely,
right.
man.
That's right.
Cheers.
Yes, indeed. Now, we talked about A to Z. We raised awareness. We talked about positivity. We talked about hip hop, geographical, outside of the realm of just the LA scene. Thank you for tuning in to the Macadocious Perspective. Don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel, The Macadocious Perspective, and also follow on Instagram and TikTok at The Macadocious Perspective. It's your boy Macadocious, and I'm out.